Hey, Railbirds, here we are at the 2023/2024 WPA World Artistic Pool Championship. We are coming at you live from the Boys and Girls Club of the Great Lakes Bay region here in Bay City, Michigan. This is the finals. The finals, I tell you. Florian Kohler versus Will DeYonker. This is going to be a great match.
What a beautiful bracket.
Oh, thank you.
That is wonderful.
Speaking of wonderful, how about our wonderful sponsors? I would like to give them a big thank you because without our sponsors, this event does not happen. So thank you very much. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Our players. So let's go ahead and talk about our players for a minute here. So first off, we have Florian Venom Kohler. Maybe I should introduce our commentators. We have, oh, there goes our lights again. Someone's going to have to go fix that light.
And that would be me.
That would be you. All right. Jason's going to go fix our light. So, Florian Venom Kohler from Las Vegas, Nevada, ESPN Trick Shot Magic Champion, two-time World Cup of Trick Shot Champion, 12 times Guinness World Record holder, including his most recent one, 48 hours straight, the most trick shots in 48 hours, the most trick shots in 24 hours, the most trick shots in 1 hour. Lots of records, and over 1 billion online views. Billion with a B, that's a whole lot. The reason the table looks dark is because the power cord to the light got pulled out, and there we go. We got that all worked out. His opponent, Will DeYonker, also known as Billie Joe from Ann Arbor, Michigan. And here we go. Jason is back. So, Will DeYonker from Ann Arbor, Michigan, 2016 ESPN Trick Shot Magic Qualifier Champion, WPA World Artistic Pool Champion, 3 times Masters Champion, 10 times Discipline Champion, 2014 Rising Star Champion. He took a few years off, and this is his first foray back into trick shots after several years, and here he is in the finals of the World Championship. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
First of all, hi, Mark. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you very much for welcoming me back to the main event, the final. It's been 4 days of great action, and in my opinion, the 2 players who have played the best stuff, as it should be, of course, in the final.
Yeah, Florian has just been on fire. He's had one match when he was over 100 points in a playoff match. That's unheard of. Usually we're low 90s, and Florian just has been crushing it. So this is a 6-point shot. He's going to go through and tap these in. Bring the diagram up for you. All right, you'll see those balls. They're set back from the spot to allow a little bit of an angle to head to the corner pocket. The other 2 will split, and the cue ball down to the 9 ball.
Well, that's exactly how he started off in the semi-final, with that exact shot and that exact same result. Full points, maximum points to start.
I think in the 48-hour record attempt, I don't even think I saw him miss that. During that attempt, he went through our entire shot program with 3 attempts for each shot. And in 3 attempts, I don't think he missed that the whole time he did the record attempt. 21 times. And 21 times he made that shot. All right.
He's pretty special talent, isn't he?
He is. We haven't seen likes of him, really. I was talking about kind of the new regime coming into the trick shots. And the quote I use, and I think you've heard me say it before, is, with Isaac Newton, we stand on the shoulders of giants. It allows us to see farther. That's paraphrased, but Florian definitely is, after Mike Massey and Tom Rossman, Stefano Plinga, he's taken the sport to a new level. Here we go.
Almost.
A little more
So
right English.
Florian he'll have at least a 1 point lead after round one, depending whether Will can make this one as well. But how good an achievement is it, Jason, for him to come back after a 5-year layoff and still be playing this standard and getting to the final?
Well, with William, it's a little bit different because of who he is, not just the trick shot artist he is. William is autistic. He's in the Asperger's disease, so he's on the spectrum. And so some of these shots, it's just almost just automatic.
Just missed with the stunt.
I've never really seen Will break. I guess that's the way to put it. He's always composed. No matter what, he'll either shake it off or laugh. And that's what I use actually, just to dispel, stress what I'm playing. Just kind of laugh, shake it off, do something a little bit goofy, and that resets me.
Yeah, great personality, good fun character, isn't he?
He is. And he's a Michigan native.
Come on, Will.
Here we go. Over-adjusted.
Yeah, too much straw on it that time, too low on the cue ball. Yes, he made it.
Mm-hmm. That's a good pick by Florian because, with Will taking so much time off, that shot is all about consistency. Consistency of hit, consistency of spin. But if you hit it over and over again, the shot becomes easier and easier. We don't know how many repetitions that Will has taken before this tournament.
Does this final surprise you at all? Would
It
you
really
have
doesn't.
maybe guess these two? No.
Well, Gaston was having a really barn burner of a tournament until he ran into Wayne Parker. And Wayne was very, very intelligent on what shots he chose. And I think he kind of had Gaston's number. He certainly had mine. Wayne inched me out by 1 point in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, Wayne played this shot earlier on, and he wasn't using the right balls, and it was really confusing. It's good to see that Will has got the 1-2-3 for the 3-2-1, 1-2-3 shot. Makes it a lot easier to watch.
Yeah, when I hit this earlier, I actually hit the 3 too hard, and that's the key to this shot. Lag the 3 in.
So 3 first, 2 second, but they go in.
Oh, he doesn't lag it. Sheesh.
Right. Wow. Wow. Seemed a little surprised at that.
Eyebrows went up and
There's
like
Tom
ooh.
Rossman.
Sitting there stoic, which is very rare for Tom to be. Here we go. Second attempt coming up.
Wow, he's missed the 1. That's surprising.
Well, when you shift over to fire that last ball in, you have to take just a split second to set yourself to make sure you fire that ball in the straight. Joining me is my nemesis for the first round of play. I've got Wayne Parker sitting next to me, Mark.
Ah. Has he got a headset on?
He does have a headset on.
Hey.
He can hear us.
Hey, Wayne. Nice to hear you. I've been watching you play. Very impressed.
Oh, thank you so much. Much appreciated. And, yeah. No,
Oh, he's missed the 1 again. He's missed the 1 again.
That was close.
Yeah, like I said, you need to set yourself after hitting those first 2 balls and really set yourself for the third one. I was very off when I hit the shot against Wayne.
Yeah, and the funny thing is when I played the shot, I played it right-handed, but also playing it the way that Will did it now. And Mike Massey showed me a really good trick that if you are right-handed, rather start the way Florian's doing it now, playing the yellow from this side, and then that way you got less movement for the cue ball to travel. I mean the cue to travel, you know. But yeah, no, I played it the other way. Learned the hard way though. That's good. That's good.
It's not a problem there.
Oh, just like that.
10 points, 17-point lead. Not surprising.
Yeah, a little bit worrying start, isn't it, for Will? Now, Mr. Parker, I have a
Look
bone
at him
to
set.
pick
Look at him
with
set. Pow.
And what bone might that be?
you. You really did my head in with your setup on that 3-2-1-1-2-3. You didn't use the right coloured balls.
Oh, that's right.
My OCD was going all over the place.
Here you go, Mark. Take a look at the screen, my friend.
Oh, yeah. My favourite shot now. Florian. I haven't seen Florian miss this. He missed it once, I think, in practice.
I think I shot this for you the first time. Here we go.
Good shot.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, straight away.
Walk in the park. Pardon me while I go up and hit the hardest draw shot in the program, just like it's a hanger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy, isn't it? It just gets down and plays it like it's a 5-pointer, 6-pointer shot. Just gets down and plays it. Just incredible.
Well, I think he's had enough practice doing it 48 hours straight.
Yeah, he shot it 21 times, well, however many attempts. Tom and I figured it out a little bit. If he shot, because he made 2016, I think it was. And let's say he makes them on the second attempt average. So he swung 4,000 times.
Wow.
In 48 hours. Can you imagine that?
No, that's crazy.
4,000 times.
Yeah, well, Mark was mentioning earlier that I was using different colored balls. I wasn't using the 3-2-1, and it messed up his OCD a bit. And, well, you know, I don't think I've got OCD. I've got something called CDO.
My late wife had that. That's CDO. That's OCD in alphabetical order, like it's supposed to be.
There you go. Yeah, no, CDO.
I know that.
You got that. You got it. You got it. Okay, here's Will. Oh, he got the draw, just didn't make the pot.
Oh, yeah, he missed the pot twice in the semi-final on this shot.
Now, there's two ways to shoot this. You can power this ball in, basically hit it more with bottom, with almost no angle at all. What Florian did is with these new tables, and they slide very well, he angled it more bottom left, and it just hugs and snaps around the object ball. See, Will's powering it. See the difference?
Yeah. Just not making the pots.
That's twice. He's missed the pot, yeah.
Now, on an older table that doesn't slide as much, you do need to power it because you have to power it into that rail. You have to actually draw it as well as carom it to that rail.
Yeah, but because the balls are quite new, the cloth is new, there's a bit of slide, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the bounce isn't a problem. So the draw isn't as much. You need the inside.
That's right. Yeah, Will looks focused. And let's see if he gets a third attempt.
He's not angled enough.
Yeah, he might go into the 7. Oh, he's pulled it beautifully. Did he make it?
He's got
He
it.
got it.
Oh, what a great shot.
He got it. Kind of a hybrid stroke there.
Yeah.
Somewhere between the power and the spin.
Very good adjustment, I must say. Yeah, you can say
Just barely gets around the 7.
really good action there on the cue.
Screams of C, of course, for
Gaston.
Mr. Gaston
Yeah.
Tamaroni. Yes, the great Argentinian.
Oh, what a great
Screams
spirit.
C, yes. That's what Paul needs. We need more DeYonkers. That's what we want.
Oh, I'm taking up darts.
Got a truck trying to hook up to the food truck. He can't get in. There's a Florida license plate that I gave you before. It's a Chevy Malibu, kind of a light grayer, so to speak. So please, did everybody get that? Who drove a Chevy Malibu with a Florida license plate? 458. They got to be. Who
Caitlin?
is it?
Caitlin. Ah, Wonder Woman. Wonderful to see her watching. Thanks so much for
I don't
tuning
think
in.
she's missed a match. I don't think she's missed one.
No, Caitlin, if she's not at an event, is always following us, so we appreciate it.
Right, here we have the follow bender, discipline 4, 10-pointer.
Yeah, there's two different setups on this shot. One, you can actually set the cue ball frozen to either inside set of that pocket. Whereas Will has it, it limits how much of the ball you can hit, so it's kind of like an automatic setup.
Correct.
He's got that out. He's got that out, doesn't he?
He does have a little bit.
He does
moved it
have
in.
the automatic.
He's just moved it in a bit.
A little different.
Yeah, and I think with the ball that's set up, yeah, you want to play this with about 10 o'clock, maybe 9:30, and hit it real hard. It's just not getting enough top.
I'm right about, actually, on this shot, I'm actually on with right English.
Yeah.
At 1 o'clock is how I play this shot.
Mm.
What that does is, after it gets around the blocking balls, it lengthens out the angle on the cue ball. There's our wonderful arena here at the Boys and Girls Club and the tight pocket tables from Statewide Billiards they provided.
And what a great venue, I must say. Players were giving some real good feedback on the quality of tables.
Yeah, Statewide is one of the best in the
And does it get
Midwest.
the bend?
Oh. Wow.
Right, he might be able to make the adjustment now. He just needs to possibly hit it a little bit thicker, just come a bit closer around the 6 ball, and just with a bit of top. Let's see if he can make the adjustment. Oh, just not hard enough. I think he'd play a
Too
bit too
much.
thick. Yeah, too much. Too much of an adjustment.
All right.
Florian just taking some fuel on board.
And the media coverage continues. Just had a reporter come in. So he'll be interviewing the winner and myself after the event, as well as taking some promotional pictures. So that's great.
Right, the score is 27-8 for Florian Kohler.
Wow. Mark, what's your favorite part of the trick shots? Let me go there.
My favourite shot?
Yeah, what's your favorite shot other than the circular draw? Because you know that's right in there.
Yeah, I mean, one that I don't see enough of is the through the window. I really enjoy that one. But that impossible shot, I came up with maybe a suggestion which could make that a little bit more, because Tom was saying that they may take that out if no one can make it. What's the point in having it? But I was saying if you added a couple of balls to the combo, because players were getting a little bit closer to it but missing it by 3 or 4 inches. So if you've got a couple more balls there to make the combo part of the shot, maybe that would
Well, that makes sense.
make it a bit more possible. At the moment, it should be called 1 in a million. Never mind the impossible.
Hitting the lottery, huh? All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Second attempt.
Wow.
So he's actually hitting a little bit left English on this to lengthen it out. Basically, his adjustment's going to be to come more center ball, and that should take care of it.
I'm pretty sure he played this the other side of the table as well before.
Might have. More top, see?
That's
There's
it.
the adjustment.
That's it.
Yeah, you could see the bend on that cue ball, just with the adjustment of top that he made there. Really did well.
All right, Billy Joe. Boom. All top, basically. And that rail lengthened it out.
So you are the coach, is your nickname, obviously, for obvious reasons. I'm guessing you do a lot of coaching, Wayne, do you?
Yeah, that's right, Mark. The cue coach. So do quite a bit of coaching with players back home in South Africa, players on the snooker side of things, and I think, Mark, you'd be more familiar with that as well, on the 12-foot table, snooker. So we have
Yes.
one of our couple of top players. I'm also connected with other coaches as well, such as Rafik Lombardo, who's one of the accredited coaches with in South Africa. And I do a lot of group coaching and a lot of sports psychology as well, helping top players with the mental side of the game, which is not really a lot that happens these days.
I could use some
No,
help. I'm
it's
kind of
very
mental.
important.
Oh, is the white going to get out the way? And he does. Woo! That was close. That was close. Yeah, no, Florian definitely
Well-
dominating his way through.
You know, in the semi-final, Florian played that shot. He didn't get it until the third attempt, and that cue ball just wasn't getting out of the way. And in the end, he did make it off of the cue ball and turned round to Brian Pooley and asked if, in fact, that was legal that it went off the cue ball. Of course, it is.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, extra contacts are okay on that shot. Now, Florian had trouble with that in the last round, where he had an impact with that ball coming around twice in a row, and he barely got it to finish the third time. So
Yeah, so as we can see with the lead that Florian has, 45 to 8 points over Will DeYonker, that Florian will definitely want to be choosing shots that he knows he's going to make to try and keep that lead and not risk it by giving a chance or an opportunity for Will to get in the game.
Yeah, good point. It would lead to Will having to choose some high scoring shots, won't it? More difficult shots to claw his way back if that should happen.
Absolutely. That's just what I tried against Will myself, and I did come back within about 11 points, and the cue ball got in the way.
Cue ball.
Wow.
it almost went clean if that cue ball would have gotten in the way.
Yeah, I mean, that three ball wouldn't even had needed to even touch the cue. It would have made the pocket straight.
There's two ways to actually shoot this shot, and it varies, but most players go for the double kiss that Will's playing.
Yeah.
And
Very rare you find people playing the fine cut, huh?
Steve Marco plays the fine cut.
Did he?
That's one of the shots he had trouble with against Florian.
Oh, wow.
Now my lineup on this is basically center ball to edge of the three, and just a parallel shift for the English with a cue stick.
Oh, okay. Oh, didn't hit enough. So, yeah, I think he needs to get a better double kiss on the three there for that.
Needs to be further out to the left.
Yeah, I think he hit the three a bit too full there, am I right, Jason?
Yeah, he actually got the double kiss, but you can see the cue ball where it hit wasn't nearly where it needed to be for angle, and the three didn't have any bank.
Well, hopefully he'll do the adjustment now and reap the rewards of this. Let's see. Here we go. Yes.
Wow.
Nah, I think it played a bit too fine.
He actually adjusted the wrong way.
Yeah, no, he over-adjusted. But a good sport. What a great sport.
Will's playing finger pull. So that was the bank kick category. We're going to be moving on to the stroke category. Now the way this works for the playoffs, for those that haven't tuned in earlier in the championship, players are going to go through the first 8 disciplines, choosing back and forth. So since Florian is choosing the odd number disciplines, he just chose bank kick. It moves to Will for the stroke category. So we'll see what Will's got for us. 4A, so this is a 9-point shot coming. Aha. My favorite
yes.
stroke shot.
One of mine as well.
Well, mine used to be the resistance draw until Andrew Sozio actually is the one that taught me how to shoot this shot. And Andrew hits this better than anybody. He's just got the perfect speed of stroke for this thing. And I don't think I've ever seen him miss in competition. He loves this shot.
Yeah, well, Will played the shot against me in the semi-finals, and with his first attempt, he had so much mustard on that. He nearly made the 8-ball. He had the 8-ball in the side. He nearly jumped over the balls and made the 8, barely missed the 8, and still drew into the cushion, came around and hit the rail, hit the cue, and just basically touched the 8 again almost a second time. Let's see. Yeah, he just needs to ease up on this, but I think he's had enough practice on this. I think he will be thinking about that semi-final shot that he missed and do an adjustment based on that.
Well, the adjustment.
Well, I'm glad you are in the booth, to be honest, Wayne, because you had 2, if you don't mind me saying so, dreadful attempts at this in your semi-final, but the third one, I mean, how well did you hit the third one?
Yeah, no, you see what happened was I went down the first 2 times, and my angle going into the cue ball was I elevated my cue too much. And well, there we go. Will just hit. Well, hopefully this time he doesn't jump so high. He remembered, and so what happened was the adjustment that I did to get the shot third attempt was to have the cue play directly off the rail and not with my closed bridge. And when I dropped the angle of the cue, I got the shot, So, but it's something I worked out in the moment. Here we go. Let's see this. Wow. Okay.
Oh, he's gone really high again.
He's gone really high again.
The biggest thing is he's elevated way too high.
Yeah.
I do I call it a clamping rail bridge. See, look at he's too high up.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that jump up.
He's trying to break the high jump record.
Lordy.
Very impressive shot there, I must say. He could have made another setup then and probably making a couple more balls there as the ball's coming off the rail. Yeah.
Put a basketball hoop.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot a 3-pointer and then go through and make the ball.
Yeah.
Let's see if he gets it further down here. That looks better. Oh, no,
he touched the ball. Unfortunately, touched the ball.
He went through it. Yeah, he didn't jump the balls.
Yeah, well, the action on this to actually get over, you don't need too much power. I think he's playing with a lot of power. It's more of a pinching action that happens. The cue pinches the cue ball between the 1 and the tip, and the cue kind of like pops up with a bit of spin, So it should, if it comes in low enough and it's not too follow through, you would like the cue ball to escape. So it's almost like you wanna punch at it. It's almost more like a punching action into the cue ball.
Yeah,
that's exactly what Tom Rossman said. Exactly what Tom Rossman said, because you've got 6 balls against the weight of the cue ball, or 5 balls against the weight of the cue ball.
Okay, that looks good. It looks good.
Here we go. Here we go.
Wow, what a great shot. Go, Will. I will say that Will being left-handed, my advice to him would be to shift the shot to the other side of the table.
Other side, yeah.
Yeah, he's left-handed. This is more of a right-handed player to bridge over. Left-handed would actually make it a lot more easier for him. It's a bit of awkward bridging doing this left-handed, but hey, look at the cue ball popped up. See the spin, the draw, side spin kicks in, hit the butt of the cue, and then just drifts across and brings it 8 home. Beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's artistic pool.
Yeah, in a nutshell. Great celebration.
There we go. The samurai chop.
Samurai warrior. we're singing from the same song sheet here.
That's great. That's great. Well, and that samurai took down the other samurai in this.
I think it's because England and South Africa are not too far in time zone. That's probably what it is, Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, here
we're going to bump into each other. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, you can see Florian.
This is different. See how to pinch it?
Yeah,
first time.
Florian plays it into the rail. Yeah, different. But he pulled it up very well. Very good. First attempt.
All right, so we're moving on to the jump category. And Florian does know how to jump. Look at this. Here we go. Boom. A little bit of torque.
Now, I wonder, will he choose the double jump? Because Will had troubles with that in his semi-final. He didn't get it until the 3rd attempt, and then the cue ball almost stopped. We pointed out in commentary.
That's right, yeah. So,
3-8? No, he's not.
No, he's going 3-8. So we got 8-pointer.
He'll do the speed jump.
Yeah. Yeah, so as we can see, Florian's choosing shots that are not too high in degree of difficulty, not a 9 or a 10-pointer. Because of his lead, he's going to be choosing shots that are probably 8 and 7 and 6 points in difficulties to maintain the lead, because that means Will can only equal that score, and thus using one of the turns up, hopefully nearing the end.
Oh,
And the cue ball does make it.
Good thing you hit that cue ball clean.
Oh, yeah.
All right, William DeYonker. Here we go. Look at this.
Boom,
Look at his eyes.
boom, boom,
Look at the concentration.
boom. And see this cue ball drifted in, hits the inside, pauses, and says, "Cheers, guys, I gotta go."
See ya.
That's sure not table number 2. That ball wouldn't go.
Oh my word, yeah. No. I see Jason's pulling his cabs off now and opening up the wound again.
I know. That poor ball. Oh, man. No, Wayne, it was an honor to play you. I really enjoyed that match.
Who's the man in the shadows with the hat on?
That is Mr. Peterson. He is a pool player from my area. So he's intently looking at the match.
Thanks, Terry Pauly. You got great to see the viewers and the spectators online tuning in and watching in. Thank you so much. Please feel free to let us know where you guys are watching from. It is awesome to see the interest we're having in artistic pool right here in Michigan, Bay City.
Michael Hewitt. He's got a question for us. What have you learned during these World Championships from watching these great players? We'll hit this and we'll take that question.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, you see, when you hit the 2 ball, it went straight into the rack, moved the rack. And the key is playing the cue ball pocket speed, or dead weight as they say, will buy enough time just to aim and make sure that you're aiming it directly to the pocket, not to move the triangle a bit too much. So let's see if we can see the rack when the 2 ball comes over, hits the rack out of the way, and the 3 ball did not have a guide to get into the pocket there.
William's always been a little more wild the way he hits them. More fast and loose. That's the way he plays. That's his personality, too. So
Yeah.
I can understand that. Here we go. Second attempt. Now we rein it in.
He's done it again, though. Same thing. Hit the rack.
Yeah. And he had a lot of time. The speed on the cue ball was perfect. It just had to be a little bit straight. And one does have a lot more time than one thinks. But it is really a mind bender, Jason, when having to play a soft shot and then quickly knock the 4 over, the 4 balls over the cue, and basically try and take as little time as you can. It's a bit of a twist in the brain, I must say.
I make the comparison to speed pool because I'm a speed pool player. I've actually done 2 world record attempts, and when you break, you pause for a minute and then shoot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, his jumps are so fast. He had a lot of time left over.
He's just too quick.
Too quick, yeah.
You know, like in speed pool, the way we play it is we'll break, and you'll take a split second to let the ball settle, look at the layout of the table, then go.
Yeah.
And this is the same thing. You hit the cue ball, set yourself on the first ball, and make sure you're hitting them as quick or fast. But you want to, like you're saying, pocket them as close to possible, dead straight in. That way the rack doesn't move. So if you hit the cue ball, you still have a chance of that rack helping the cue ball into the pocket.
Oh yeah.
So
Florian, he's running away with this, isn't he now? Beginning to run away with it.
He is. This is going to be. Abram had picked Will to take this, and I told him, I said no. Florian has too much practice under his belt. He's just too strong this year.
Right, 9-pointer, the Evil Knievel shot. We have between 3 diamonds, 7 balls that are set up. Oh, is that the wrong discipline?
Yep, we're going to the masse.
Okay, we're going to Massey.
The big rocket mass. Eh? Well,
There we go. Yeah, big rocket Massey. This is going to be a very interesting shot.
all right, while he's setting this up, let's field that question.
Yeah.
So this year, what did you learn for the three commentators, Mark included? What did you learn from watching these World Championships this year?
What did I learn from watching this World Championship?
Or playing it. Let's go that
playing.
way too.
Well, I learned I've got to eat a good breakfast before I come in playing quarters and semi-finals. I must say that, because I got a bit weak and a bit shaken up against Will. And so that's something that I learned. But hold on, but watching the other players play, I must say, pre-shot routine is what I've learned. Not just to rush into a shot, but to sit back a bit, visualize what you want to have happen, because there's a lot going on. I mean, you got to think about with fouette shots that you got to hold the cue loosely in your hand. You got to think of the angle of elevation on the cue. You got to think of how much power, what spin you're going to be playing, direction of the cue ball is going to be traveling in. There's a lot that goes into a shot, and throws and tangent lines, and sometimes we can rush into it, and forgetting one of those elements could change the outcome of the shot completely. And what fixes that is to have a bit of a pre-shot routine to just quickly go through your mind all those points, and then step into the shot and play it. I found that really helped, and by watching the players. Yeah, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Few times rushes down.
Will loves that
Beautiful.
shot.
Oh yeah.
First attempt.
Yeah, and I think that'll be great for Will's confidence there to get a ball in the bag there.
Now, Mark, let's let you field that question. What did you learn? I know you've now joined us a few times. Oh, let's go to the replay here. Yeah, plenty of side spin.
Well, I can tell you just by watching that, I've learned, you know what, don't let up with that shot.
No.
Give it some salt and pepper and mustard and some Tabasco sauce if you can.
Everything in the kitchen sink. So.
Oh, yeah.
So, Mark, what about you? What did you learn this year? I know you've joined us for a couple events now. Is there anything that surprised you, or is there anything that's different from what you thought?
I've learned that the time difference between Thailand and Michigan is 12 hours. Yeah, that's the first thing I've learned. But no, I've understood it a lot better this time. It's my third time, as you say. Oh, Florian's missed one. Hold the back page.
A very interesting
also
to note. Sorry.
He wasn't as tight with the
No, it's
English
okay.
as Will. So he needed to be a little more tight with his English.
Yeah, take note how he anchors himself with his hip right up against it, locks his feet in, keeps the body dead still. There we go. Oh, and he nicks the point of the
he
side
caught
pocket.
the knuckle.
Yeah, that's always the problem with that shot.
Very rare that it actually happens. I'll probably say maybe a 5%, 10% chance that it happens, and this time it happens. But for those that are watching, to do a masseur, you want to make sure that the body is nice and firm and anchored down on the ground. And Florian does a great job of doing that. As you can see, his legs lock in to the ground, and he presses his hip right up against the table, stabilizing his body, and then getting a nice anchor on that cue. There we go, leaning straight in, and just miscue.
Oh, miscued.
Well, there we go. That's the window that Will's been waiting for, Jason. Well, that closes the gap between them, just slightly.
All right, we are through the first 8 of the shots. Players have gone back and forth and did the first 8 disciplines. Now it gets fun, guys. We're going wild card.
Oh, yeah.
And that's fitting with these two. So here's Florian. So he'll pick from anywhere in the program, any shot, and just a note, cannot duplicate anything as far as the shot in the last 8.
So those of you busy viewing and watching this, you're going to see that Florian will be playing shots that are to try and secure the shot itself, just like that.
And he's looking at definite make shots, basically.
Exactly.
He's coasting.
Oh, yeah.
All he's doing basically is he's
just
doing
maintaining.
Make.
Exactly.
And at this point, you know, with the 18-point lead,
Yeah.
it's I don't see Will coming back here.
Yeah. Contrary to Will's scenario, he would want to choose very difficult shots that possibly Florian would not make, but he would have to make. So we're going to see high scoring points, shots on Will's menu, and Florian will be a lot easier shots as well. So let's see. But once again, anything can happen. Even the easy ones we could miss.
I think Tom's fallen asleep. How could he fall asleep during this?
Well, he's not asleep, trust me. He's just gazing intently.
Well, it has been a bit of a long week.
It has been.
It has been long. A lot of organisation happening in the background, and a lot of volunteers and people running around, and
Oh, it's been crazy.
it's a real guy. Even for the players, emotionally, it does take its toll. But that's what makes this event such a spectacular event.
All right. A little more control on this one. Not so much up tape would be better.
Boom, boom, boom. Ooh.
Well, he done exactly the same in the semi as well.
Wedged
On
him in.
his third attempt. Identical carbon copy.
It's
He did
almost
that
like
against you, Wayne.
Yeah. It's almost like the more power you play with this, the more things can go wrong. There's more margin of error. You want to try and keep it as simple as possible. The way Florian played it, he just played it enough to come back and make the ball. So
Well, this might be nervousness, too. When you get nervous, you tend to power the ball more, especially with trick shots.
very true. Did you make it? Oh, there we go. That's another way of making it. It's the sure way of making it.
There you go. Little stick English, chalk the side of the shaft.
Oh yeah.
So that was Massé stroke. So now Florian cannot choose a Massé in the rest of this match. Unless they go, well, actually, he can't. Even if they do go to a sudden death, which I don't see it happening with the score.
Good
And that was a
question,
real
Jason.
chance, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
It
it
was
was.
a chance for Will to jump through,
Yeah.
to make up a few points there, but he slipped back again. Carry on, Wayne.
Now, at what point, Jason, can we identify that Will is no longer able to catch up again?
Well, basically, the highest point total as
Yeah.
far as our shots is 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we are 7 shots left.
Mm-hmm.
So we are at, if it's a 70-point margin, the match is over.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, Florian's not going to pick 10-point shots. So with 7 shots
Going
left,
large.
yeah, he is.
Yeah, like we said, 10 pointers is all he's going to be choosing now. He needs that.
Florian has 3 attempts left. He's only going to shoot 6s and 7s.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say he shoots 2 7s and 1 6. That's 14 plus 6. That's 20. And Will has 4 shots. So we've got 60 points. So it's a 60-point deficit would be basically pretty much an end of the match. They'd have to play it out, for logistical purposes. But
Yeah.
so we're at 45 right now.
Okay, so he wants to jump the cue ball over the set, come back and hit the one ball straight on.
That's good.
Like that.
And, oh, it didn't make the
Ooh,
two.
didn't make the 2. That's a setup issue.
Yeah, that's a setup issue. I think he set up too much throw on the 1-2 combination. Probably set up to the right hand side of the pocket. You want to set this up probably pretty much straight into the pocket.
At this point in time, I know Will, and I've known him for many years. I'm reading body language at this point. Will is no longer competing. He's out there to have fun at this point, if you really look at his body language.
That looks good. That looks good. There we go. Yeah, Will having some fun. You can see the smile on his face. That's good. That's what it's about. Having a bit of a chuckle, a bit of a laugh amongst the competitors.
Yeah, Will's in fun mode, but that's to dispel the deficit he's facing right now, and that's just a way to deal with the stress in the situation.
There we see the slow-mo
1,
replay.
2, 3.
Hits it beautifully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically you want to catch that back rail on the third bounce, where the cue ball is pretty much flush on the.
He's a great guy, isn't he?
He is.
Wayne, a question.
Yeah.
Well, not a question, an observation, actually. You just mentioned that we are pretty close in time zones, South Africa and UK, my home, of course.
Yeah.
But our time zones are going to be exactly the same from March 21st. I arrive in China, and you're going to be there as well.
Oh, you're going to be there. That's wonderful news. At
Yes,
Xinguangdou.
I'm there commentating. Yeah.
Okay.
Xinguangdou, I'm there.
Okay, well, that seems exciting. Oh, he's got it.
Oh,
He's got it. And he makes the cue ball
Yes.
bonus. Why not? Well, that's really exciting. Yeah, I'm going to be there. My wife will also be joining me as well. There's probably around 50 of us South Africans that are going to be coming through. Jason Turon,
Wow.
Kyle Akalu. I do
I
know
know
a
Jason.
very good friend of mine from the UK, JJ Fowle. We pretty much grew up in the game together.
Yes.
JJ Fall's going to be there
Wow.
as well. Yeah, so JJ and myself would double as partners. We grew up in the game since we were about 12, 13 years old, and he owns a pool room in the UK in Whitefield, just outside Manchester, and Savannah Pool and Snooker is what he owns. And we've been there a few times. He's just recently, now in this last week, he's recently got 3 Chinese tables in his pool room. So Chinese pool is really taking the world by
Smart.
storm. Yeah. So but it's going to
It
be great
certainly
to
is.
it's going to be great to see you there, Mark. And I'll be looking forward to possibly joining you in the commentary booth again.
Yeah, I was just going to say, maybe we can do this for real sometime on the Chinese 8 ball. Is Veronica Ivanovskaya going?
Yeah. In fact, I just saw a Veronica. When was it? It was about 2 weeks ago. I was with her and Vincent Halliday at the Hayball qualifier in Pretoria, which is the capital of South Africa. She was there, but Vincent will be there, and I'm sure she'll be there as well. Yeah.
Great.
All right, I'm going to get back to this match, guys.
There we go. Right. This is.
All right, so this is a special scoring shot we have. First time through, no points. Second time through with 3. This is worth 6. Now if it connects with a 3-rail kick on this attempt, it'd be worth 9.
Wow. Did he make it? Oh, that was close.
Chalk cube away.
Straight back into the shot.
Any time.
Not wasting any time. Just saying.
No. I think his default mode is fast now after the 48-hour record attempt.
Oh yeah.
One more for the 9.
He's going to wait for it. He's going to wait for it. It looks good. Looks
Oh,
good.
look at this.
Beautiful.
No problem.
Lovely.
The nice thing about that, if you're familiar with that shot and you like that shot, you have a chance of scoring maximum points on any attempt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good pick. 9 points. The other 2 shots that shot is set up against in the program are wing shots. And so you'd have to make 3 wing shots in a row in sets of 3 to actually score the 9 points. All right. So Will's going to shoot the same shot. Obviously from the opposite end of the table because he's left-handed. He can't reach the other way. Yeah, this is getting insurmountable at this point. We are 44 points away.
Florian will be feeling great inside now. He knows he just has to keep calm, keep making. Somebody's phone's going off. All sorts of ringtones going off here.
Yeah, Will
What
says,
was
hi,
that
Mom.
ringtone?
Will says, hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
What a character.
Oh, gosh. What a goofball. Oh, you can't help but love him.
That's 3 points.
6.
Oh,
Here we go. Will it have enough juice to get around?
it's not hard enough. It's not
enough
hard enough.
pace.
He played at the same pace as the other shots, really. He didn't really put much
he
more
did.
into it, did he?
He did.
Right, he'll make the adjustment, yeah.
Yeah, you can see he's hitting hard already. 3. points.
Here we go.
That's 6.
369. The wheel drank wine. Come
And
on.
there we go. Will it come
Come on,
around?
go wide.
It might be short.
No,
it might be
it's
short.
gone
It is short.
wide.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
All right, so he will be waiting a little bit longer with his last strike of the cue ball to open that angle a bit.
Well, you can see as he's hitting this, that last hit, it's almost like an upstroke where he's not keeping the cue stick on that ball.
Oh, it's going to
to
put a little
impart
bit
a
aside
spin.
here. Okay, here we go. This is the one he's going to have to wait for. And he does. And does he have enough side? It
He
looks
didn't
like
wait long
it
enough.
might be a little bit short again.
Didn't wait long
No,
enough.
it's not. with a little bit of tip spin there.
Now you have to be, honest with yourself and think there's no way back from this. 87.39.
I just don't see it happening. Florian has
It's,
to miss everything, and he's got, picks in this match also. If maybe Will would pick every shot from here on out, he might have a chance. But even then, I
Well-
still have to give the nod to Florian.
Well, the only way I'll have a chance against Florian at this stage, if I was Will, is I'd invite Florian outside into the parking lot and then come back, and Florian won't be coming back. That's probably the only.
Take his glasses off him.
I'll take his kneecaps out or something. But
Yeah,
that's
if we
probably the
don't
only
get him
way.
on the pool table, we'll get him in a parking lot.
What number shot is that, Wayne? I don't think I've seen that one. Take your opponent into the car park and kneecap him.
Hey, Florian, come with me. I gotta talk. I gotta ask you a question. We're gonna go in the parking lot. I'm gonna talk to you.
That's how we deal with things in
Yeah, that's what we
Jersey.
do with it. You know what I mean? Forget about it.
Are you looking at me?
Are you talking to
looking
me?
at me?
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
I'm gonna make him enough for he can refuse.
Jason's off with the impressions. Come on, give us your Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. He's going to take the ball and go 3 rails and hopefully make the ball. I'd like to spin this ball 3 rails. What a stupid sport. I always thought Sean Connery should have been one of the captains on the Enterprise. I would have loved to see that. Make it show number 1.
On the
Rule
Enterprise
5, engage.
from the planet Scotland.
From
Him and Patrick Stewart together would be great, wouldn't
that
they?
would be
Two
incredible.
great actors.
Oh, no kidding. Both Shakespearean trained, and I used to love Shakespeare when I was in college. I actually did As You Like It at the theater in Saginaw, Michigan, growing up.
It would have been a whole new catchphrase, wouldn't it, though, for Bond?
Oh, yeah.
Shakespeare, not stirred.
Shakespeare, not Simon. Not Neil Simon, but Shakespeare.
For our viewers that are busy watching, you can see Will tapping the ball, and that's just to allow the ball to set into the table, because sometimes it can move. The other reason is that once you've tapped it, it does leave a small indentation, so that if he does miss it, he can place the ball exactly where it was before and do the minor adjustment to do the correction that's needed. But this is a real tough shot, and would love to see him make this. Boom!
Ooh, no score there.
Oh,
So you don't hit the ball just to show it to his boss before you hit it? It's like tap, tap, tap. Yeah, it's coming. Here we go.
There
Tap,
we go.
tap, tap.
So watch now when he places the one ball.
So you're going to angle this out a little bit more?
I think so, yeah. I think if he's too close to the cushion, he's not going to have enough bounce to ricochet away from the cushion to make it around the 10. So it looks like he's just taking it out a little bit so that he can give himself a bit of room.
Florian's been on a mission right from the get-go from this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's placed twice second at World Championships.
I think-
Gabby was his nemesis last time.
I think that was the drive behind the 48 hours. He said to himself, he's going to play the shots until he drops dead. But he's coming to this World Championships more prepared than he's ever been, and rightfully so. He's definitely been the contender.
I think more prepared than anybody's ever been.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Well, next year I'm going to be attempting the 36-hour world record, and then after that I'm going to unplug the PlayStation. Get around! Oh, Wendy! Oh! I've never seen the whole audience sway on one side.
He not
The way I
only
did
doubled
there.
it, he tripled that
He
rail.
tripled it, and it's amazing how he cleared the 10. What a shot!
That is incredible.
Beautiful shot when it's in slow motion. This is a shot that is really impressive to see how the cue ball spins around. Just missed that combination. Wow.
I've never seen body English from 50 people before.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. That was body English.
Trying
Yeah.
to-
Lean spin. Lean to the left spin. All right. Very impressive shot. Not many people have chosen this shot, Jason. I've not seen many people play this shot throughout the event.
Yeah, this is the angle. Love this angle.
Here we go.
Really
There
get
we
to
go.
see the cue ball.
Boom, and he gets around.
Yes. Oh, he's missed the one anyway.
It was really tight. Well, I think we reached
All
that
right,
stage
Tom,
now, the
Tom's going
threshold.
to look and see
He's gonna
how many
look to
shots
see.
we've got left.
It is match over, and
You know,
congratulations.
It's over.
Will's probably going to concede at this point, even if it's
Oh, yeah.
mathematically impossible.
Ladies
I'm
and
going to go talk
gentlemen,
to him.
we have our 2023 WPA World Artistic Pool Champion for the first time, Florian Venom Trick Shots. Florian Venom Kohler, Mr. Trick Shot of the Year 2023. Congratulations. I think this is wonderful. He's delighted. It is his first attempt
All right.
at this. Here we go over to Jason.
We're gonna give Florian just a minute to compose himself.
Microphones.
Give him a few seconds here. It's been twice. It's been twice. Second place twice at World Championships. I know what this means to you. We talked about this at the 48-hour record attempt. So, can you put it in words right now?
I don't know. I just want to say thank you, Jason, for organizing that. It was perfect condition. We had everything we needed here. That's why we performed the way we did. I mean, everybody performed as good as possible. Public, thank you guys for coming. It's a lot better to play when there's 50 people in the room than 2. So it's great. I don't know. I have no words. It's been a long process to get there, but yeah, thanks, Jason, for putting up with me on the 48 hours. I'm pretty sure that's basically because of that. So yeah, thank you.
I'm going to say a few words because I remember your first tournament. Remember him, Tom?
Oh yeah, I remember. Steve too.
Tom actually had a group of tournaments called the Artistic Cup Series. And it was really for the players to come into this sport in the grassroots movement and allow them a path, well, to become a champion. And, one of the things that we stress in artistic pool is being a champion on the table, but also in our hearts. And so, Will, thank you so much for coming back to the sport. And we're going to acknowledge your heart because, we know where that's at. And you're a brilliant individual, and you're a great trick shot artist. But we also know that you love this sport, and you can see that every time you approach the table and how you conduct yourself. So thank you for being here. Florian came into the Cup Series, and we didn't know anything about him. All we knew is that he was staying with Steve Markle, and Steve nicknamed him Frenchie. French fry.
And we couldn't even drink, and we couldn't do anything.
No, he couldn't drink or do anything. Steve was about 16 years old. He had Justin Bieber's haircut, and you had really big hair and these big thick glasses. And he came in, and this skinny guy with a stroke that non-existent.
Thank you, Mike.
But he's come full circle as a trick shot artist. His name is engraved with some of the greatest trick shot artists that we've had. You know, Mike Massey, Tom Rossman, Paul Gurney, all these individuals, and you know, Florian, you can add yourself to that list now. You are a world champion.
And I get a trophy I'll pay for.
Yeah, and the thing, he could have saved in shipping because Florian provided the trophies for this event, and he kind of funny said so I went overboard on the sides. I think he went overboard on the sides because he wanted a big trophy for home when he won. So thank you once again for coming to Bay City. Thank you all you players. You have made this wonderful, wonderful event happen for me and for this town. And guys, we're not done. We're going to do this again. You know, so if the city wants to support this, we'll definitely come back. What else you got?
I mean, I really don't have much more, but I did want to acknowledge Tom for
Yes.
getting everything started, because without the Artistic Cup, there was not me coming in. If I didn't see what happened in the U.S., I would have never, you know, can I say something? Sure, absolutely better than me.
You know, my wife and I started with juniors and amateurs in 1991. And the WPA came and said, could you start a program for the pros? And I turned it down originally because I didn't want it to be a me thing. And then 2 months later, I said, do it again. And I said, okay, but only if we have committees that players can't pick the shots. They submit. Fair competition, unbiased shot selections and stuff. And then all of a sudden, these guys start coming in. It was phenomenal what happened. And we realized that we had a beautiful sport gift in our hands. We didn't know exactly what to do with it. But just to tell you, you know, they say, how come you don't compete? Listen, every shot that was shot in this tournament I've watched as a founding father that God allowed me to do. And I was shooting every shot with every player. When you find something like that and God gives you that gift, it allows you to experience it, and you don't have to hit a ball anymore. I don't have to hit a ball the rest of my life. I still win just by watching these guys. So this has been a real treasure and a special moment in the world of artistic pool. Florian, congratulations on a wonderful event. All the players at William, all the players in this event, never forget this, that whether you win or lose on the table, if you win in your heart, you're a champion, okay? And that's all it's about. That's all we're here on earth for. So don't worry about the small stuff of making all the balls. Just enjoy the roll, okay? God bless all of you, okay?
All right, well, you guys know that we actually partnered with the building and the organization we're standing in this weekend. And we had crowds that increased every day. And, you know, that's part of what this was about this week. And I'm happy to say that we put $1,318 towards the Boys and Girls Club this week. So it's a start. We're going to come back, and I think we'll partner with them next year. What do you guys think? You guys good with that? Okay. So we're going to take a few minutes and get our awards presentation together, and stick with us, and we're going to acknowledge the players and the placements for this year. So stick with us. Thank you.
All right, congratulations, Florian, our champion. This is going to stop our live stream for now. We will be back with another live stream with the awards presentation, probably half an hour or so. So we will see you guys then. If you want to come back for the awards presentation, it's going to be about maybe 30 minutes or so. So we'll be back. Thank you, guys, and congratulations to Florian, and congratulations to Will for a second place World Championship finish. That is not too shabby. And we also have the... that's it for now, and we'll see you guys then. See you guys.